What up? It's the Grandpa MC coming at you with another video. Like, subscribe, share, comment if you like. Alright, man. This video gonna be about Dwayne Wade and his recent statements about the 2011 finals. And I'm gonna elaborate a little bit more on Dwayne Wade after I get that point out the way. So Dwayne Wade recently was on a podcast and said that LeBron messed up his 2011 MVP, Finals MVP, and that's typical revisionist history. Even though the Heat team as a whole, I ain't gonna go there because Chris Bosh played good. Dwayne Wade played pretty good, for the most part. The role players did their job. The only person that really didn't come through was that guy. But it's really telling, or maybe these guys are running out of material to talk about. Because okay, it's after the fact, but you was part of the reason why y'all lost too. Because if it wouldn't have been for you entertaining LeBron with that cough joke, maybe Dirk wouldn't have been as motivated to beat y'all. But that's, but LeBron borrowed a lot from Dwayne Wade. I want to say he adopted his penchant for flailing for fouls. And in my opinion, that's part of the reason why his career was shortened the way it was, because he was jumping into crowds of the play. He was jumping into crowds trying to draw a foul. I remember that foul. I know I done said it before on another video, but when he was playing Chicago and he had, I think he did something to his shoulder, injured his shoulder. He was the cause of that because he was always flailing. He was jumping into folks. I have to reiterate. And that 2011 finals, well, let's go back to the year prior, because the year prior is when Dwayne Wade, I think, let Pat Riley know what type of player he was, because that run in the playoffs, I think they might have beat the first round opponent, maybe, or gave him a good run. But that team with Lamar Odom, Brian Grant, Eddie Jones, that team was a pretty good team. I thought, honestly, they should have kept that team together, and maybe they wouldn't have had it. They wouldn't have had to trade for Shaq, but I think trading for Shaq was part of getting rid of those guys, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So, fast forward to the next year, him and Shaq's paired up, and they go to the finals. Now, in the finals, they played Dallas again. They played Dallas for the first time. He was getting calls that Jordan wouldn't get. His foul call count was ridiculous. You couldn't breathe on him. That's how bad it was. And then Mark Cuban lost it. I think Stern wanted to stick it to him a little bit. So, that was in there. But Dwayne Wade, he cost himself some years. He cost himself some runs. And whether they would have went to the final, that's, but Dwayne Wade can blame himself too. Now, LeBron's an easy target, but at the same time, Dwayne Wade had a hand in that too. he was talking about how he would be hyping. Everybody knows that's not how LeBron gets down. He said maybe that's how him and LeBron talk. Maybe. I kind of believe that. But LeBron can't take all that, even though he does it. In that scene with Wade, I think it was game 2, and Wade hit that shot, and then LeBron thought they was winning the game. They won the game already, and he was doing the punch in the chest and all the other stuff, all that clown shit. But again, just another story. The longer this guy stays in, the more stories like this are gonna crop up. So that's all I got, man. Grandpa out.